Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing today? We're going to be playing more Final Fantasy. Might be loud. It's loud. There we go. Dealer's choice, you got it. Well, we'll do a new tread. Where's my, That's a little concerning. 1 second. You guys can watch an awesome dragon. This is not PS1, this is PSP. Although I think these cutscenes were from the PS1 version. Because this game was released on PS1. There we go. Okay. I think stuff's working now. It would not be a stream if half the shit I had to set up just didn't break right in front of me, crushing me. Celebrated your mom's birthday? Happy birthday to your mom. Tell her I said hi. Because I think that'd be kind of funny. Literally just the first Final Fantasy. Everyone loves the first Final Fantasy. It's everyone's favorite game, followed closely by Final Fantasy 2. So, at the end of the last one, we'd just gotten the tears, I think. Yes, we got the Jolt Tonic. So now we can go save the elf prince. And then I'm sure he'll give us some other shit to do. I don't know. Also, new Twitch is playing military propaganda? That fucking sucks. What a bullshit website. Everyone should use ad blockers forever. New Space Dread dub is out today. I just posted it before going live. So that's fun. You're an ardent defender of 1 and 2. The latter is just because it's beta Saga. I haven't played any of the Saga games. I think I got one of them on Switch a while ago, but have not made my way around to it yet. Do I ever play the same game 2 days in a row? Sometimes, but I usually try to switch it up. It just depends on my mood. Rifter, if you're already subscribed, sometimes it has a pop-up to say like, oh, would you like to announce that you're resubscribed? I don't know if that's what you're seeing or not. If that's not it, then it's just evil and twisted. Yeah, it just lets you have the like resub pop-up show up. You forgot that Final Fantasy isn't always Cloud and Tifa? It should be, and Cloud should be a woman. I wonder if I can find a mod for the original Final Fantasy VII that turns Cloud into a woman. There's one for remake that works really well. Whoa! Rifter, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs. Wow, legitimately, thank you so much. That's so nice. I still don't know what hype trains do, but I appreciate the support nonetheless. Where's my damn boat? Oh, all the way over there. Hi, Galvatron. Is Cloud and Tifa het gem? I don't know what that means. You gotta start using words that make sense. Ate some honey garlic chicken. That sounds pretty good. I had some chow mein earlier. Just like really shitty instant chow mein, but it was still pretty tasty. Guess your favorite color? Hold on. I'm gonna check the Discord real fast to see what color you're set to there. Members. Rifter, is it? Oh fuck, is it red? That's what you can't see it because you're a server booster there, so it doesn't show up, but you attempt to have it set to red. So is it red? I probably got it wrong, but regardless, I did my best. Faded? Oh well. I'll survive. Let's go get back to my cool boat. Oh, I don't consider Cloud and Tifa heterosexual. Aw, Rifter, thank you so much for the bits. This is Provoca, right? Yeah, let's take a quick rest here. Yeah, using my advanced brain, I can turn any couple gay just by thinking about it. Also, I went through and played the Pixel Remaster. Hype train means more emotes for you. Oh, sick. God, I like the look of these games, of the PSP games, way more than the Pixel Remasters. I think I just really like how detailed the sprites are. They look really clean and nice. The Pixel Remaster ones look fine. It's just not for me. This way. I'm really excited to get to Final Fantasy IV. I haven't played 4 in a while. I don't think it's like a bad way to play them, but yeah, I'm gonna play the PSP version of 2 and 4. 3, I think I'll play the Pixel Remaster just because I've played the 3D remake before, back on DS. 5, I'm pretty much gonna have to play the Pixel Remaster because there's not really, I guess the advanced games 6, I'm not sure if I'll play Advanced or if I'll play the Pixel Remaster. That is a we'll see type deal. Okay, can I finally get the magic key? This Jolt Tonic may be just what we need to break the curse and awaken the prince. I will try it at once. Your Highness, Your Highness! I was having a terrible nightmare. Am I still dreaming? You're the legendary warriors. Something tells me I'm not dreaming. I shall follow the legend that has been told to me and my forefathers. The time has come for me to pass on the Mystic Key! Yay! Okay, I can go get so much stuff now. This is awesome. I mean, that's what early Dragon Quest does. Dragon Quest 1 is very open-ended and very just like, go look around and do your best. Yeah, no problem. I'm gonna go get everything true to me now. Wasn't there like a thing over here that was locked? Yes. Whoa! Mithril Hammer, 800 gil, 700 gil, bronze gloves. Yeah, this is Final Fantasy 1. Equipment, optimal. Mithril Hammer. Actually, you know what? That's fine. You should have a way to kill. The treasure house has been bound by the Mystic Key. I think there were other places in town that were Mystic Keyed. Maybe not. There's definitely some at Castle Cornelia, and then there is some over... I have to go back to the... Okay. This is on emulator. There's not really a good way to play the PSP games other than that. We are going back to... Marsh Cave. It plays really well on emulator, honestly. Your cat saying hi? Hello! Hi, Stormy! That's a cute name for a cat. Caesar is chilling with me yesterday, but then she wanted dinner, so she left. She's a great cat? Cute! Yuri, I thought you had a healed poison, right? Yeah! Oh, we're so back? I don't have to run over to the, like, inn or back to town to find an antidote every single time I get poisoned now. This is wonderful. I've probably seen her before. Just from, like you said, the Discord. Violet's cats are really cute. I saw pictures of them yesterday. You're full of haters and mallow today. It happens. What's going on? Why are you so full of hatred and malice? Dealer's choice, no shrimp. Wow. I haven't been horse in a while, I think. You saw my Discord message about the stream and it pissed you off for no reason? Oh no, I'm sorry. I'll never stream again. Oh, everyone got so strong and leveled up. Silver Melody, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. You got a weird flashback to like Watch Mojo video on top 10 series that needs to die. Oh, that's awesome. Was Final Fantasy one of them? Top 10 Watch Mojo series that needs to die. Number 5, Final Fantasy. It's called Final and they keep making more of them. What the fuck? I don't know if that was a good Watch Mojo like thing or not. I haven't really watched Watch Mojo since I was in like high school, back when I thought the bad videos were cool. It's literally what you thought of reading that. What did I say? What did I say in the Discord message? I hope this isn't my message was cute and fun. I don't know why you're getting so angry. Dare I look up a guide for here again? I don't remember exactly where all of the like shut areas were. Are there any in here that I couldn't get access to? I don't think there's any up in this room. Off we go. I know there are a bunch down in the area in the other floor. And then I go back to Cornelia Castle. Oh no. I do love these sprites a lot. Lynn, turn them to nothing, please, and thank you. Mush got so strong. Angry is watching the nostril disappear and reappear. Nothing to be done about that. Neutral air combos into down B. I don't need combos. I just need to believe in myself, and then I'll still win. These video games, they're discourse. Oh, you have to ignore all that and you just have to go wee and shoot lightning at everyone. Speaking of, I wonder if Mush is strong enough to learn Thundara now. Yeah, okay. We gotta get back to teach Mush also how to shoot Thundara. Why does your computer have so much delay on Twitch? Could be, I mean, I'm also connected to Ethernet, so I don't know, actually. Probably just cursed. I do have to give it to the Pixel Remaster. The remixed music they have is really good in that one. Is Ethernet as good as it claims to be? I love the concept of it, like, of Ethernet making claims like that. Like, as if it has some sort of consciousness. There's a really good Scott Stash recently where he was like, stop getting mad at companies and series haven't made requested games, especially when you aren't even going to play those games. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, I need to use magic on these ones. I've made a horrible mistake. The amount of people who are like, we need a new Star Fox game, you bought Star Fox Zero, these people did not. I don't know if Star Fox Zero is really the best example there, but I conceptually get what you mean. In here? Nope. I'm really excited to not watch the new Super Mario Galaxy movie though. They'd rather sit on their IPs instead of actually expanding them. Yeah, but I think, like, you know, what Audrey is saying, to my understanding, is like a lot of people complain about not getting new Metroids or anything, but then they don't actually play Metroid when the new games come out. Things can end, it's okay for a series to end. That's true. I think also it's weird because, like, you know, a lot of people that complain about wanting new, like, Star Fox and new F-Zero games, like, haven't really played, like, those games haven't had new games for, like, in the new they haven't had new entries in years. No one's played the old ones. This is the only FF game you've beaten? I've never beaten it, which is why I'm playing it now. I'm gonna try to play through all of the Final Fantasy games slowly, because that's how you play them. But no, Audrey, the reason no one bought Star Fox Zero was not because the reason I think that's not the best example is because the reason no one bought that game was not simply because they're hypocrites who keep saying they want a new Star Fox but then don't actually buy the new game. It's because it was on the Wii U. Like, and no one bought a Wii U. Antidote. Oh my god, I ran all the way down here for an antidote. Awesome. That was worth it. Magic. Defend. You bought Wii U so you could play Star Fox Zero? Okay, Nero, you alone are allowed to complain about things. F-Zero 99 was a real F-Zero game. It's one of the better games in the series. It is a dedicated fan base. You're friends with a mod on the biggest F-Zero Discord and people really like it. But it's not what people think of when they think new F-Zero game based on the perception of Captain Falcon and Smash, so it doesn't really count. People who don't even like F-Zero games. I can see that. I can understand what you mean there. Hi, Meko. Yep, this is Final Fantasy 1. Wow, look, nothing. Anyway, you may see the Mario movie. I will not. I don't want to listen to Chris Pratt's voice, and I think that's a completely reasonable take. When's the new Mario movie come out? I need to make it so we watch the old live action Mario movie right when that one comes out on movie night. They should have had Charles Martinet voice him because they already had a voice actor who's been playing Mario for years. Like Friday? Oh my god, wait, is it actually this Friday? Ugh, I don't want to change this week's movie. I don't remember that, Naps, but I do remember when they said, wow, this really is our Final Fantasy. This is FF1. The lengths of movie you'll see for this girl you're dating? Oh, I guess if you're seeing the Mario movie for a woman, that's a little better. She also wants to see the new Star Wars. They're making another one of those? I thought they were done. I thought they realized Star Wars sucks and it moved on. I don't really have thoughts on that. I'm sorry, Roman. This was drawn. So this is my original PNG tuber, this one here. But I have a friend who's really into My Little Pony, and they asked if they could redraw me as a pony. So I said, yeah, sure. And so I swap back and forth sometimes, but I don't have a lot of thoughts on the actual like pony lore for my PNG tuber. I'm sorry to disappoint you. Although, you should go follow Pastel K on TikTok. They love My Little Pony. And they do a bunch of really cool like art stuff and like, they're great. Mandalorian movie. That's right, and Grogu. I don't think that one's gonna be very good if I'm being honest. I think that one might be bad. I don't have to fight these guys actually. I can just leave. I can just hit the bricks. Do I know what a changeling is? Like conceptually? Like from fantasy or fiction? I think so. Unless you're talking about something else. They had a TV show, which was The Mandalorian. Now they're making a movie. Like the species in MLP. I think so. I've only seen the first 3 seasons of my Friendship is Magic, and that was a while ago. I think they got to the ones where they fought the changelings. But it's been a while. I don't particularly remember. I've only seen the first 3 seasons and then the movie. I'm like a fake fan. Yeah, the bug ponies. Okay, I vaguely remember them. Didn't they have like a queen or something that everyone on the internet thinks is like hot? That part I might be making up. Queen Chrysalis. This is somewhat familiar to me. I just don't think that I don't think that Pinkie Pie should have gotten with Weird Al, if I'm being completely honest. The Queen's hot. Well, there we go. Hi, Carnalicus. How's it going? That was an odd choice. She's just a bad judge in men. Yeah. I don't go that way. I gotta go out this way. Cheese sandwich. I remember cheese sandwich. Should have just literally named him Weird Al. Isn't Weird Al also, doesn't that kind of work as a pony name anyway? Could have just named the pony Weird Al. Okay, I'm not super sure where to go now, but I'll just go back to Cornelia, get the equipment from the locked areas, and then we'll go from there. Yuri leveled up! Yuri is stronger than ever before. Yuri cannot be stopped. Yuri will never die. I just think Applejack should have killed Flim and Flam by kicking them in the head really hard. Applejack lacks that kind of conviction. It's called an arc, Audrey. She learns throughout the episode that her problems can be solved by kicking bad guys in the head really hard because of how good she is at kicking trees. No, see, she'll get like horseshoes. One of them says friend and the other one says ship on it. So when she kicks you, it like implants friendship into you. And then you go, and then she's like, I beat them with friendship. And then Twilight Sparkle's like, that's so good, Applejack. I'm so proud of you. And then it like goes over, it like smash cuts over to the person that she kicked and they just have like friendship just like embedded inside of them. Mush has leveled up too. Okay, before I go to Cornelia, I gotta stop by Elf World and get better magic for Mush. You know, some people who now unironically like the Mario movie, the 90s one. I think the 90s one is going to be better than the new one, the new animated one, or even the like first animated one. But I also think the first Mario movie is like one of the worst movies I've seen. Do the Mario is from the live action TV show, not from the 90s movie. They just like the movie. Maybe it's good. Have you seen it, Audrey? I haven't seen it. Do not get the decision behind having Chris Pratt be Mario. Money! They thought that it would make them money! They did it for money! And it sucks, and we all hate it. Why do you not sell Mithril? Isn't that like your whole thing? You're going to their house tomorrow? You could watch it with them? You should. Two of the people from Video Ball? Oh, fun. Let's do... I don't think we need poison on you. I would like you to know a little bit more. Byra, yup. I haven't seen Cleo from 5 to 7. Null Blaze, Tiara. You already know this spell. Okay, good. When are we watching 2024's Anora for movie night? I don't recall much about Anora. The name sounds familiar, and I feel like when you say this is a bad idea, I will trust you on that. Because from what I recall, that doesn't sound like a good idea. I can't wait to find Chocobo. Hello, Kayla. How it goes? I still really love this shark sprite. It's really good. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I've thought about that before, about what kind of movies I want to show at movie night. I think Do the Right Thing was pretty, like, raw. But, like, I had to really consider whether or not to show, like... Because part of me is like, maybe I should make them more, like, you know, fun movies. But then part of me is like, that isn't the full experience of movies, though. Just taking a break from FF3? Oh... Neat. I'm taking a break from not playing Final Fantasy 1. But to be cool and serious, you can't be fun? I don't know. I just like... I guess I'm just thinking about what I want to show at movie night. If I want to show movies that are very, like, challenging and stressful. I think it just kind of depends. I'm gonna become nuanced Nancy about it. Roasting 16 for being swagless. When I was at the Final Fantasy, Symphony, they did a bunch of music from 16. And when Clive showed up, someone behind me yelled like, "That's my boy!" for Clive. And I was like, I didn't realize Clive had like that many shooters. People out here ready to die for Clive. Couldn't be me. Oh my god, it's crazy how there were like a million different like magic key rooms, and now that I have the magic key, I can't remember where any of them are. Saber! I think that's worse than what I have. Mithril knife. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Oh, nitro powder. Anora specifically has parts that are like anti-cinema. They're pure train wreck, and you feel like someone gives them a weirdly deep look into who I am specifically. Let's watch it sometime. You've been playing this one recently? Oh, me too. Which version are you playing, Artemis? Can I meow? I mean, I think so. The question should be, will I? Oh, cool, PSP, that one's really good. I've heard good things about the PSP version. Will I meow? I can't really meow. Can you meow, streamer? Yeah, Audrey, you can meow. Go for it. I give you permission. Thanks for asking. You can't? You're a dog? Dogs can meow. They just have to feel up for it. I'm so mad that I can't remember any of these fucking, any of these like magic key rooms are, meow. Dogs can meow. It's 2026. Yeah, that's true. I'm already planning on playing FF13 eventually. Western Keep? Yeah, I think that's where I go. No, not Western Keep. This is where I go. Honestly, sometimes you make a little noise that is meow-like and your friends will be like, meow, aren't you a dog? And like, God forbid a woman make a little noise. Why would I do that to myself? To experience a new thing? What do you mean? People love FF13. Besides, I want to see what Lightning's deal is. No more meow, only squeak? Okay, hold on. In order. Artemis, I have to roll a dice. You wanted 16? Go! 7. Now I can turn into a mouse. Hashtag squeak, squeak, squeak. You were thinking today about how you have little guys in your house and they're delightful and small? You can just say Link. Lenny does do commissions, but I don't know if he currently is taking any new ones. Audrey is rats. I put one of them in my boobs last time I visited. Yeah, I don't think he's taking, I don't know. You could reach out to him, I'm sure. I put Yorgos in my bra, and he just chilled out in there. Chat, you know what song's about to play? Oh, we got level ups. Hell yeah. One of the best Final Fantasy songs that ever was. Were there any magic key things in here? Yup. Wow, so much. Great Helm. Pent. Worm Killer. You can talk about politics? Yeah, just, you know, use judgment on what you say, I think. You think the war should stop? I also think that's true. Nitro powder. The explosive force in this powder will have my canal open in no time flat. Donald Trump is a fucking idiot and he has never had any idea what he's doing, and I hope he stops being president. Yeah, that's true. I don't even think that's... I mean, I guess that is political, but it's also just, like, common sense. I agree with you, Audrey. No, I don't think anyone in my chat is gonna get mad at anyone saying that Donald Trump is a dumb piece of shit. I'm playing Final Fantasy 1 for the PSP. And if they do, you can just ban them, Audrey. Now we can bluey-tur this rock here to smithereens. The powder is set to blow. Unless you plan on going out with it, you better get out while you can. Miss the PSP console. Now you know how to simulate. Now you may know how to emulate games with some aren't as good. You can get an old PSP and then mod it to just play whatever games you want on it. I know a lot of people do that. You kind of have to be careful due to the fact that you know, the batteries on them love to explode. But you can get a PSP without an exploded battery. I cannot wait to see what lies out there, Iunt, that canal. There's a case of PSP battery issues. Oh, PSP batteries love to explode. They love to get like really big and expand and then explode. It is something you will hear often, which is if you have an old PSP lying around, go and check the battery. Chances are the battery has expanded and might explode. Be careful. You had to use custom batteries to install the firmware? Strange. What if you want an exploded battery? You shouldn't want that. Luckily, my PSP's battery never exploded, I think. I haven't checked since last year, but last time I checked, it wasn't exploded. Yo, people actually vote with their mind during midterms? I don't know. Like, I try not to be pessimistic about it, but things are a little dire. I suppose all we can do is just our best, support people where we can, and try not to let just everything destroy us mentally. You just wanted to say some some ground level anti-politics statement because you don't want us to know politics about things that are just common sense. No, I get you. You're fine, Audrey. I trust your judgment. You know what is fine to be said in chat and what probably wouldn't be. Have I played everyone's Stress Buster? Nope. It's so cool that you never have and maybe never will make a vote for a president that matters. Well, that's why you gotta do other stuff where you can, help out people where you can, go to protests and stuff. The work can't stop at just voting. What if I go in here? Whoa! Yipes, peoples! You aren't gonna hurt me, then maybe I can tell you a little about this place. This cavern is known as the Life Spring Grotto. Long ago, men and mermaids who fell in love could live here together in peace. Fetid water seeps from the statue. You don't want to work, you just want the world to be fixed and everyone live happily ever after? Well, you gotta work to get that to happen. It sucks, but that's the reality of the situation. Melmond! Restore the crystals to Grace. I'm doing it, I'm working on it. Saber, longsword. How is this better than the thing I just got? Aw, man. I'll buy one of them. Firaga, Life, Yaga, Ilara. None of those for now. Stop by my father's shop. I'm working on it. I'm getting there. Firaga, Scourge. I've heard that the ancients possess something with the power to make a ship float in the sky. called an airship, stupid. What? Oh my god, wait, that's really expensive. I like my crew. Oh yeah, I mean, local elections are really important too. A lot of people get really caught up on just the presidential one. Who's my favorite party member? Right now, I think Lynn is putting in the most work. I'm kind of rooting for Mush because Mush is the underdog, but Lynn is kind of killing. The Cavern of Earth to the south, on a peninsula called the Devil's Tail. It used to be the closer you got to that cave, the more fertile the soil. Now it's a barren wasteland. Yeah, I'll go kill the Earth guy. Do I really have to walk all the way down there? Thank you, Navy. Who's my favorite child? Probably Caesar, my little daughter, my little cat daughter. This game is so much easier by having regular MP instead of spell slots. The Pixel Remaster reverts back to the spell slot system from the original game, and you can use like so few magic spells before you run out back in that one. Thank you, Navy. You think it's very odd you need to beat this game to unlock spell slots? Yeah, I don't get why they wouldn't just put that as like a option at the beginning. These guys have cool designs. Oh no, Mush is so weak. Mush, why are you so weak? Come on. I should have healed. I've made a horrible error. Everything's gonna be fine. Okay. Everything's fine. Lizard can't hurt me. Chat, if I did swap the movie this week to be something different, would everyone get really mad? Would everyone attack me with, like, hammers and blades? Yeah, if I did it for Mario. Hi, Mary. You can't stay doing funny card game things. Keep mouse lit. Thank you. Also, I need to tell you, I'm on, like, episode 11 of RWBY. I don't like Jean. Like, the scene that Jean has on top of the building with Pyrrha is so frustrating. It makes me want to reach inside, grab his little neck, and shake him. My opinion is that if you complain about wanting to be successful at something and then you spit in the face of everyone who's trying to help you be successful, then I think you're maybe stupid. I think if a beautiful woman came up to me and was like, hey, I want to like help you achieve your dreams, I would be like, thank you so much. Why are there monsters every step here? Am I like going the wrong way? Am I missing something? Okay, if I get one more instant battle, then I think I'm gonna come to the conclusion that I am... Okay, yeah, I'm not supposed to go this way, I think. This is like a trick. The greatest weakness of RWBY is sometimes the side character men are kind of nuanced, and then sometimes they're on screen for like an hour plus. I'm sure I just gotta trust in the writers of RWBY to make a fully well-rounded, nuanced character. Okay. Maybe I don't go this way. Maybe this is a, Look, I'm just in it for the Yuri, okay? I just need to see Bumblebee in action. Hi, Sebastian. I'm doing okay. At least I'm getting a lot of really good experience here. That's something. Why are they called Hillgigas if they're in a cave? Shouldn't... It's not right. You should be out on a hill grazing, eating grass like a goat of sorts. I don't know what else you do on hills other than graze. Do I have a favorite version of this game? Probably this one, which is why I'm playing it. Yeah, the mouse PNG has a little nose twitch if I idle long enough. Your brother tells you to watch Arcane and you tell him to watch Dungeon Meshi and there's no jury in the world that would convict you actually. Do you have a mana pool or spell slot? You have a mana pool in this version? Okay, so it's not this entire cave. Is it just that one, like, area? Is just, like, all hill giants over there or whatever? I prefer mana pool over spell slots in this game. I've played versions that have both, and spell slots are just so limited. You get barely any. The Pixel Remaster uses spell slots. I don't get why you wouldn't just always put an option for which one you want at the beginning. You had someone tell you Mob Psycho 100 sucks. You don't need to talk to that person anymore. You need them out of your life now. Apparently, in the PSP version, I've been told after you beat the game, you can unlock the ability to play replay with spell slots, which is very strange to lock that behind something. Have that like as a game unlock. Yeah, Mob Psycho 100 is my favorite anime. GBA version? Yeah, this one's built, I mean, this one is built on the GBA version. And I think both of them are built on the PS1 version. Like, the sprites in this game are just updated versions of the, GBA version sprites, which are updated versions of the PSP version one, or of the PS1 version ones. I haven't seen Review Starlight yet. I still need to. You feel like spell slots make more sense for a dungeon crawler like Wizardry, where magic has a lot more utility and exploration purposes? Yeah. Like here, magic is like not good enough to be like so limited. Like without magic, you can't do like anything. You don't have like other options you can really use if you're like a spellcaster. Hello, Jojo Boy. If Season 2 of Dungeon Meshi is as good as Season 1, that's a really good contender for you. Yeah, I could see that. Dungeon Meshi is also one of the best anime. Or like manga, whatever, however you want to describe it. The story is good. We're just kind of talking about anime in general. I've also finished the Dungeon Meshi manga. It's insanely good. Please tell you that OC is a mouse. It is, right now at least. Sometimes it's not, but for now it's a mouse. Yeah, Dungeon Meshi's great. I wish more people would read it. Thank you. Everyone loves my PNG tuber, and they always will. Oh my god, I'm getting turned around in here. This is Final Fantasy 1. You feel bad for anyone going into MIA thinking it was a cute exploration manga? Which one's MIA? Favorite game ever is Chrono Trigger. I need to play that one. I haven't gotten to Chrono Trigger yet. Made in Abyss? Oh, I thought it was Made in Abyss. Like M-A-I-D-E-N. I guess I don't know a damn anything. You think Singchi backstory would have been an incredibly strong season finale? And the transforming mushrooms would have been an incredibly funny opener for season 2. I could see that. Chrono Trigger is the most JRPG ever. Wrong. Dragon Quest XI. Dragon Quest XI is very good and also very JRPG. You haven't played Chrono Trigger? Yeah, but I've played Dragon Quest XI, so... Also, am I wrong? That's the thing. Am I wrong? Chrono Trigger really is the most JRPG ever in a real way. Well, I'll get to it eventually. It is on the docket. The last Dragon Quest you played was 9. Yeah, I gotta play 9. I think that game would be a lot more fun if I could find a way to play. Can't you play like online 9 at this point? Isn't there like a way to do that? Like through emulator? Well, I'm going in circles. Yeah, Audrey, let's play 9. Oh, Audrey, I have a cartridge of 9. I don't need a flashcard of it. I have 9, like on DS. Tent. Didn't I also get a cottage? Flavor stores. I don't want to use that yet. I'll use a tent. Played 9 as a kid. I also played it as a kid, and I still have my copy from when I was a kid. You're on a break from video games right now? Ah. Persona 5 hit you hard, didn't it? Isn't it nice that you didn't have all your stuff all messed up? Okay, sorry. Sorry for having items. Sorry for having items over a long period of time. All just gil. How much gil do I have? Can I at least buy? Oh, I can go buy that good armor from whatever town I was at. Meldana or whatever. I can't use tents inside, right? Damn. Okay. Down, I don't think went anywhere. Right goes to the other, You had to cut yourself off before it swallowed you? Yeah, that's what I was referring to. Right went down to the second floor. Left was like potentially just me getting terrible RNG, but I literally don't think it's possible to get that many encounters in one go. So I think right was just like a gauntlet I would have had to go through. Yuri gained a level. No, this is the area that was all hill giants. Okay, or hill gigas. Chat, I need to find a way to make my room colder. Especially when I stream and my computer starts like going, like it gets really warm in here. It makes it very difficult to stream for long periods of time. I think I might be dying of a million degrees disease. Of 1 million diseases. Wait, what was left then here? My air conditioner is calling to me, but I don't want to turn it on for fear of it destroying audio quality. Oh, wait. It just circles around into nothing? That's really funny that that's just a fuck you part of the dungeon. Is there nothing down there? It's just a bunch of like... It's just a whole bunch of hill gigas that just show up endlessly? That's awesome. Okay, guess we're not going that way. Unless... What if there's like a really good item in there and you just have to brute force your way through it to get to it? Hold on. Let's just take a quick little look, okay? This won't take long. Besides, I'll get a bunch of experience, so it's totally worth it. Sucks. This sucks so bad. Can I just run? Awesome. Okay. This better be worth it and not a waste of my time, but I feel like it might... Oh, there's definitely something there. The encounter rate here is brutal. It's like, I have to imagine that this actually leads to something good. Or otherwise they just completely troll you by putting this like part of the map where it's just a million guys constantly. Which would be very funny, I can't deny that. Yeah, I just wish my red mage had I wish Mush had better defense. She's taking a lot of hits right now. Hi, Ottermeat. How's it going? I don't know if this is actually leading to something or if that's literally just like gonna circle back around and this is all for nothing. This might all be for no reason, which again would be very funny. We're going dog mode. Hashtag Bark is back. Team Red Mage is underrated? Oh no, I love Red Mage. Red Mage is like my favorite basic class. Well, thank you, Watermeat. I'm glad you like the stream. Okay, yeah, there's nothing here. I think this just loops around. I think this is just a fuck you part of the dungeon. What's my favorite Final Fantasy mechanic? God, I don't know. I really like the job change system from Final Fantasy 3. But they kind of just stole that from Dragon Quest. I do really like the way summons work in Final Fantasy X. I like that instead of like just being a big fuck you attack, it's actually like bringing in a stronger party member that can do different stuff. That's very cool. I like Chocobo. I like when you can ride a Chocobo. Mush has gotten stronger, and Yuri leveled up, and Lynn. Yep, this just circles around to nothing. There's literally no point in doing this. Chocobo and Cactuar, your beloved. Yeah, I love Chocobo and Cactuar. At the Symphony, they played a Chocobo medley, and it was very cute. They had like a bunch of like gameplay footage and like stuff up on the screen to like accompany it, and it was very wonderful. Everyone was like going crazy for it. Also, I don't know if I like told you all, but at the end of the Symphony, they did like a one more thing where they're like, they played like the final song, they had all the credits roll, and then the conductor was like, we have one more thing for everyone though. And then they played One Winged Angel, and they had us all say Sephiroth in line with the rest of the chorus. Well, out of magic. That's unfortunate. You like the sphere grid system FFX introduced? I haven't played enough of 10 to really get a good grasp on the sphere grid. KT, is your profile picture? It is. It's Suletta. That's awesome. Everyone go watch Witcher Mercury. It's free on YouTube. I say this constantly. Everyone go watch Witcher Mercury now. Both the dub and sub are free to watch online. Do yourself a favor. Spend like 2 days watching all 25 episodes. Lemon Rust Rules, thank you for the follow. Do it for Suletta? Yeah. You just like how the sphere grid works, and in newer games, actually, as a way to spec characters in different classes, you can completely change how someone works via the sphere grid. Yeah, it like depends on which one you use though, because can't you do like the like baby sphere grid for little babies, or you can do like the better sphere grid that lets you do cool shit. A better sphere grid for better babies. Okay, yeah, that's just a fuck you corner. That's awesome. I kind of actually really like that. Why is running so difficult in this game? Like, these guys are so weak, they don't do anything to me. I'm just trying to save a little bit of time. That's so wrong. Love the old school Final Fantasy games. Always glad to see people playing them. Yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot. I've only, the oldest Final Fantasy game I played is 3, the DS remake, and I liked it. You play a lot of FF8 and FF9. You need to sink your teeth into 10 when you get the chance after you finish Stormblood. I just started Final Fantasy 14 like 2 days ago because a friend of mine finally got me into it. We agreed that if I played Final Fantasy 14, she would play Digimon Time Stranger. So now I'm playing Final Fantasy 14. Your job is a $50 figure of Luffy for $11, Audrey. Could you maybe maybe I pay you back for that one if it's a good figure of Luffy for $11? Or wait. You feel like it's a bad trade? Wait, for who? For me or for Holly? Who's getting ripped off with the Delta or with the Digimon Final Fantasy trade? Me? It's fine. It's all worth it to get one more person to play Digimon Time Stranger. I'll do what I must. Yeah, the thing is, Final Fantasy XIV is just like an MMO, so it's not like you can just play it and beat it, really, like you can with Digimon. Never mind. Never mind, Audrey. No, thank you. Brandon wants to join his Digimon D&D campaign, so you're playing Digimon World 3 on the PS1 and it's beating your ass. You should play Digimon Storytime Stranger if you can afford it, because it is legitimately very good, and it's just more of a standard. It's a Shin Megami Tensei clone. If you like Persona, you'll like Digimon Storytime Stranger. They are making a figurine of the gender bent Luffy that Oda designed, and I think that one's cute. But Oda also sucks at designing women characters. There's a demo for Time Stranger, and if you play it and like it, you can transfer all of your save data over to the full game. So I would very much just recommend giving that a try. Why do I have so few ethers? Oda saying woman Luffy would eat salad instead of meat is still wild to me. Oh, fundamentally, Oda does not see women as like the same species as men, and it sucks. Like, saying women Luffy would eat salad drives me insane. You don't know your own characters. Give me Luffy, I will treat her better. If he was like, woman Luffy would like cake, I would call it sexist, but like less so. Yeah, I mean, it would still suck, but at least Luffy already likes cake. It really is just Oda, like, fundamentally does not see women and men as like the same, which is not good. It's bad. But like, Oda does a lot of cool stuff. The worst thing he does well, he does some shitty stuff too, but one of the most annoying is the boys like robots, girls think they're lame and don't get them kind of type thing. And it's like, come on. Come on. Oh no, is this another? Okay, this is Cobra Den. This is a den of fucking cobras. I also really hate how Oda drew like aged up versions of all the Straw Hats. And for the versions he did of Nami, Vivi, and Robin, at age 60, they look literally exactly the same. Like aged up Sanji, Zoro, Luffy, they're all allowed to look different and older. Aged up Nami and Robin just have different haircuts. It's like terrible. The bad futures are so weird for the girls. It's weird because the bad futures are like, oh, they actually just age like a human being would. And then the good futures are like, I guess they just don't age anymore. You're like 1.5 of the way through One Piece and you complain about so many things you haven't seen a whisper of. I'm sorry to say, like, It's like I said, Oda does a lot of good stuff, and it will take time, and there will be more good things than bad things, I think, but it will be there. Should you drink strawberry milk? Yeah, what the fuck? Of course you should. What's wrong with you? Sorry, that was a little much, but yes, you should drink strawberry milk. Where's this damn evil guy I have to kill? Should I go look at a beautiful sunset? Should I go sniff some wonderful flowers? Should I go pet my awesome cat? Like, these are not questions that like serious people ask. Oh my God, no. I'm so tired of these dudes. You hate these aged up Straw Hat drawings? Yeah. Look, you take the good with the bad, you know? Oda sees beauty as equivalent to moral character. That's wild. In many cases, yes. Sometimes no, but like, it really is more the exception than the rule. Now that we're back to talking about Oda, to him saying which country the Straw Hats would be from, I don't know. I don't really like... I think my biggest issue with Usopp, well, there's obviously a lot of things about Usopp. I think it's weird that he, like... I guess technically this is more Toei, like, darkened Usopp and Robin's skin. And then, like, the later anime, like, adjusted that. But it's very strange how light-skinned Usopp is in the later seasons. Also, this is less like a thing he did that I think is quote-unquote bad, but I do think that I get more of a like Pacific Islander vibe from Jinbei, but according to Oda, he's Indian. But that's just like that's not like a good or bad thing. That's just my headcanon, quote-unquote, is different than what Oda says. Chat, you have bad. Is there no more strawberry milk? Oda would be very bad at making these. True. It's like protein milk? Oh no. Give up. It's all over. Also, now that Mush has died, I have to go all the way back to town. I was not... That was bad. I got distracted. I was not healing my team properly. You're eating Yasta? Yummy pasta? I'm not jealous. I don't care. I had pasta earlier. It's fine. I had cheese noodles with like a shit ton of mozzarella in them. Wow, that really sucks that I have to walk all the way back to town. I should have bought a Phoenix Down. Oh well, I can buy some more stuff anyway. This is not Final Fantasy V. This is Final Fantasy 1. This is the PSP version of Final Fantasy 1. I will be playing FF5 at some point, but not yet. haven't played 5 yet, like at all. I've played a little bit of each Final Fantasy 1 through 9, but I have never played 5, like even a bit. I don't know anything about that game other than Gilgamesh is there sometimes. And the main character's name is Butts. You guys got a church anywhere that I can go to? Bart's, but close enough. In the original, if you look at the original hiragana and katakana, it would be like Batsu. So it has been translated as both Bart's and Butts, depending on the translation. I think the official like translation is Bart's, but sometimes it's Butts. Do they not have an inn here? I feel like you guys should have an inn, or not an inn, I need a church to go to. I need to heal my boy. You see a gravestone. There's nothing I, the great genius Dr. Un, do not know. You've never heard of me. Inconceivable. Can you heal her? No? You're useless to me. Is there a version of the red-haired Shank stock image gag in the manga? Which gag? I feel like I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I can't believe we're going all the way back to Cornelia. The new Tomodachi Life is so good. Too bad video games are too expensive these days. No one can afford video games anymore. In the character intro page in the manga, each character gets a cool new image except Shanks, who just has the same expression. I'll have to like keep an eye out for that. I usually don't take a super close, like even in my reread, I don't take a very close look at like the character intro page. That's very good. Wasn't Burger Time for the Atari like $100? That's awesome, especially because $100 back then would be like $250 now or something. Honestly, a steal for Burger Time. Oh, come on. What are you gonna make me fight a slime? Do 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 do. Hashtag Goblin. Oh, let me show off Swag Goblin again. Swag Goblin. Why isn't Swag Goblin working? Oh my god, Swag Goblin's dead. I'm sure dragging Swag Goblin in again. There we go. Swag Goblin is back. Everyone's favorite guy. Is there anyone else I can check out here? Just now that I'm in the area. Not a lot of docks in this part of the world. You guys need to get a church or invent some sort of way to heal people. Like, I don't care what it is, but I shouldn't have to go all the way back to Cornelia to do that. Instantly kills all foes. That seems pretty good. Too bad I like combat too much. Long sword. No thanks. Okay, chat, I'm gonna call it there for now. A lot of progress was made today, but I gotta go lie down because it's 1,000,000 degrees and I'm gonna burn to death. Thank you all for watching. I hope you had a wonderful time, and I will see you all tomorrow for something else. Bye!